of these women, they have nothing going on. They have nothing. And it's just like, okay, you know, like, I mean,
You will not miss Miss Kong. Well, here's the good news for Miss Kong. She has Rob. She has her vitamin water. I mean, Crystal's got some bucks, baby.
yeah.
Excuse me, coconut water. Excuse me. So Crystal's got some bucks. She is out at the real events. I mean, Crystal is in that, like, she's more in the Beverly Hills, LA society than like a Dorit. Like, Crystal's the real deal. She goes to the real events and she has access to the entertainment awards. So Crystal's life will be fine, right? It'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, I think 100%. 100%. And she's probably very lovely as a regular human being, not on TV. I just didn't, I guess, what lasting contribution do we feel like Crystal gave?
Well, she was the first Asian American housewife in
Okay,
Beverly
I was thinking the
Hills.
same thing. That's a good point. And that is something significant. So I do give her credit for that. Okay, what else?
I feel, at least she spoke out. Now, Kyle, they don't think she spoke out that much. They don't think look, you either have it or you don't. The minute that woman walked on the screen and she took her hand and she patted that puss, that Erica Jane, the minute that Dorinda walked on and said, I got a bluestone manna and I may not be polished, but here I am.
Here's the cocaine.
Right. She came on, the white shit just fell out of the bag, bags everywhere, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, sometimes you just know within seconds that we got a home run. You know what I'm saying? Dorinda, Erica. When else have we had a later in the season's housewife that just came out of nowhere? Because you think about,
I think Garcelle has a lot. Garcelle is a woman who's
she was more of a slow burn for me. Slow burn.
Okay, slow burn. I gotcha. But I do feel like there's a lot more there. And I just feel like she's pulled herself up by the bootstraps. She was a famous TV star. She's gone through divorce, cheating on her, contentious relationship with some sons. Oliver, had addiction issues. Now is doing well, thriving with LVP. I mean, the woman's been through the ringer a bit. She's not as rich as these other women, but she's held on. She's stuck in there.
Well, you know what it is also,
I don't want to beat a dead horse here,
Do you know what it is? No, I mean, to that point, I find like, people are going to be like, really? But I find Kyle, Erica, and Garcelle, maybe Sutton too, the four of them, I find them, now I'm not saying Kyle doesn't withhold shit from us and is out there manipulating the media with Morgan, but I feel that their emotions in the scene, they're not thirsty. Like, I don't think I find Garcelle to be authentic in that she's sitting there, and when she's mad at you, she'll speak up. But I don't think Garcelle comes in with an agenda of how am I going to look this season? And I think that's really hard when you also have a day job. Now her day job is canceled, but she has stuff going on. So I find her authentic. Like Erica, I'm sorry, she's not there with an agenda like, ooh, I better not look a certain way. I mean, the woman has been nailed to a cross. Sorry for all the Christians out there that are now going to tell me I'm being, nailed to a cross and whatever else. I don't even know the rules because I'm not Christian. But I mean, Erica's not there thinking about how am I going to look. And I don't even think I think Kyle is so emotional that her emotions come out. And I think Sutton is so kooky that her stuff comes out. So I find all four of them authentic. Now, we do have another woman on the cast. Her name is Dorit Kemsley. I don't know about her being totally authentic. I think she's thinking about how this season's going to go for her. But the other four I find authentic in the moment. Don't you?
Yeah, I do. 100%. 100%.
So that's the good news. That's why I think Garcelle makes a good housewife. I don't think she's like afraid of I think she will speak up. That I did find that about Crystal, but they say behind the scenes, Crystal is not, Sarah's rolling her eyes. She's not a fan. Guess what, honey? When I'm getting my free passes to The Lion King Part 7, and I'm there with my date, and you are off the guest list, darling. Just kidding, guys. I don't give a shit
I
about this.
don't mind. I don't care.
I
I don't
don't
want to
care.
leave my house. I don't like it doesn't bother me.
I don't want to leave my
No,
house
I mean,
until next year.
again, I'm sure she's lovely. I did not think she was a good housewife. I will not personally, I will not miss her. I just feel like you, to your point, there's Sutton is so authentically Sutton. Again, all of us would be if you had a $300,000 check coming to you every single month, sweetie. You know, that allows you to be very authentic.
I
But I
do
feel
think Sutton makes more per year from Beverly Hills than she makes per month from the alimony. Now, overall, the alimony adds up, but her salary is probably now like in the fours, maybe five. So Sutton's doing well. Can you imagine having an extra like my
$500,000.
my pittance yearly salary? Like, oh, I live on my monthly salary, not this. I'll just buy myself two Dolces. Oh, wait a second. I get Dolce basically for cost because they're my best friends. So what am I going to do with this extra 500,000?
Look,
Um,
I best of luck to Crystal. I think I've beaten a dead horse there. I hope they bring on. I want Nia Long, who is Bill Burr, the very famous comic. I want her to come on. She seems sassy. She seems very into fashion and the food scene and Beverly Hills. And she was introduced through Crystal as a friend. I would love to see her. I want to see what it's like to live with Bill Burr. It gives me because I don't believe she'll ever be back full time. But who is the one there that was married to the famous actor Camilla? No,
Camille Grammer?
Camille Grammer. Camille Grammer.
Camilla. I
Camille
mean,
Grammer.
there's a Camilla
Whatever.
Luddington who's on
Whatever.
Grey's Anatomy.
Well, I don't think I love Camille, but I don't think we're ever getting Camille back. So what I like is Nia is married to this famous comic. Bill's going to bring some levity. I want to see him with the husbands. It would be hysterical with him with, because PK is going to need a pal. Bo's probably going to be replaced by Morgan. Rick Hilton doesn't appear.
Honey,
So
I'm sorry.
the rest of them ain't got any men. So I'm like, I want to see Bill Burr mixing it up with these chicks.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to predict right here. I think as much as Kyle protests, Doubt protests, Kyle will do anything for this show, right? She's really given Kyle is a good housewife. She's given her all to the show. If you want to bring your authentic life, as she says on Messages, I think we might see Morgan. I think, and we'll be doing impressions all season, and for everyone who doesn't like them, can suck my left dick. But I got a left dick and a right dick, and whoever doesn't like Morgan
You Dick
being here,
Morgan. All right.
Morgan has two dicks. And if you don't like me being on the hills of Beverly, you can suck my left dick. Don't suck my right dick, because that's for myself and Kyle. But Morgan's left dick is available for sucking. I think we're going to see Morgan on the show. I really do. I mean, what is Kyle doing in her spare time? Mo will be moving out. I mean, Kyle has got, oh my God, so much to give us next season. I know you all hate her, try to hate her. I mean, well, hate her all you want, but she's coming back. I think Morgan is coming to Beverly Hills. We're going to have a little hillbilly in Beverly Hills. And I don't know, hillbilly ain't no bad term. It ain't a bad term. It's only a bad term.
Super hot lesbian couple. I would love to see them. I love a late in life lesbian. And I love it. I know, like I said, I've had multiple women that they get divorced in their 50s from their husbands. And then they get with a lady and they are very happy for the
Are you coming out here on our show, Sarah? Is there something you want to share with us, Sarah?
No, I know. I was fingered once by a woman in college and it just didn't do anything.
Not your thing?
No, you experiment a little bit, right? And then, I mean, I think you've kissed a woman, right? And there was nothing there. It's like, you're drunk. So you're like, well, maybe I'm into this. And then it happens and you're like, I'm sorry. I think you and I definitely connect on, we like a good dick. It's just I know. It's just something about it. And I love a man.
Men are fucking hot. You know what I'm saying?
They are hot. And like, I love a man's mate. Like,
that's why you love Travis Kelce.
Yeah. Give me a man that's a man. You know what I mean? I love it.
By the way, before we go,
Okay. Wait, really? We have to go? All right, fine. I'm gonna have to do an
okay, we
emergency
don't have to go like,
'cause I got 18 things I want to ask. Wait, can we do rapid fire? Do you
yeah.
think do you think reality Von Teese is really preggers? 8 weeks pregnant. You think it's true?
I didn't even think there was a chance of it not being true, but this is Von Teese, so you never know. I would have said yes, but now you put doubt in my mind. What else you got?
Okay.
This
The
is
other
fun.
thing, what did you think of